Okay, so what we're going to do this morning is maybe a little bit more yoga emphasis on it. So there'll be a little bit of balancing, a little bit more standing, a little bit more sort of loading. When we talk about core, we talk about, we don't just mean those abdominals, we mean everything else that's connected around it, okay, into the pelvis, all around the glutes, the thighs, and then obviously up into the rib cage. So everything that's surrounding this sort of central fulcrum of the body. All right, so really important to keep that strong and you know, with dynamic exercise. All right, so that said, we'll get warmed up. All right, so what I'm going to do is a warm up. Start with your feet hip distance apart on your mat. Take your hands down by your side and just check in with good posture, drawing your abdominals in and just taking some breath. And remember, it's a constant flow of breath and movement, okay? So we're just gonna reach up, come up onto the toes, okay? Reach up, come up onto the toes. So you wanna take a breath in. So you get a sense of balance at the top. Rising up onto those toes. And then we're going to start bending the knees as the arms come down. So the chest is lifting. And the hips are going back. And the belly is drawn in. Coming up, hold it at the top. Reach it up. Up onto those toes. So we come down through the heels, take a twist to the right, sweep round, down, and then come back up. And then back round the other way. Sweeping around. Up to the top. Sweeping around. So articulating through the spine here. Softening the knees a little bit. In breath at the top. Sweep around. In breath at the top. And sweep around. Keep breathing. Keep those core muscles active, pelvic floor muscles and deep abdominals. And then release down. Come to the front of your mat. Okay? Bring your chin to your chest and roll down through your spine. Try not to let your hips stick out. So this first forward bend, see how that feels. Holding, start bending the knees. So bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. So just feel that lengthening through the spine and into the back of the legs. And if we bend the right leg, then take the left hand up. So your right hand can be floor or it could rest on your thigh. And change. And reach up to the other side. Come back. Bend those knees, take the hands to the thighs. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly around the back. And again, inhale. And exhale, scoop the belly rounding the back. And again, tailbone away. Breathe in and exhale, and then roll all the way up. And breathe. Step your right leg back. Okay, and just fold. And reach. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And inhale up. And exhale, fold. So you can soften that front leg a little bit for sure. Trying to get as much of a forward bend here, more than the stretch into the hamstrings, although that's definitely important as well. Hips are square, shoulders are square. And one more. And step forwards and then step the other leg back. Reach up, inhale. And fold. So you take a big stretch up so you feel those intercostal muscles stretching, this rib, the rib cage. chest opening using that breath. And then legs as straight as you like. Then breath lift and exhale down. And then one more. And bring those feet up. Okay. So reach the arms up. Roll down again. Okay. Bend the knees. And just take the weight through the hands there. Okay. And just feel that into the wrists and step back. And then step back with the other leg. And then push back to a down dog. So draw the belly in. Lift the hips high. Head over the heels up and down. And breathe. And then from there, shift the weight forwards to a high plank position. Okay, and holding that position. And breathing. Stretch your mat sideways to open your shoulders. And then come back to down dog. Draw the abdominals in, lift the hips high. And breathe. And again, stepping forwards. Bring the weight forwards. High plank. Breathe. And then come back. From there, walk your feet up to your hands. Keep your feet hip distance and bend your knees. Draw your belly in and keep your knees bent and lift your arms up. Stretch the fingers up. Pull the abdominals tight in and breathe. Stretch the fingers. From here, we're going to drop the hands. We're going to keep the left leg as it is, and we're going to take the right leg away. And we're going to try and balance. And we're going to stretch down with those hands. And then we're going to come back, bend the knees again, reach up, draw the belly in, send the tailbone away. And then from here, keep the right leg as it is, drop the hands and send the left leg away. Okay, so you can be straightening up a little bit through that standing leg. Come back. This time, reach all the way up. And again, roll down, scoop the belly in. So how about use these core muscles all the way here. Place the hands down, step back, down dog. Draw the belly in, lift the hips high. Take your right leg up, stretch it up, inhale. Then come through and bring your knee forwards, exhale and tuck. In, breath lift, and exhale, tuck. In, breath lift, keep everything drawn in, tuck. In, breath lift, tuck on the out. In, breath lift, tuck. And one more. And tuck, push back to your down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands again. Feet are hip distance. Bend those knees again. Draw the belly in, lift the chest. Reach the arms up, sink the tailbone, stretch the arms. Try to relax the neck. Breathe. So once again, we're going to go to that single leg deadlift. This time, as we did before, we're just going to take the right leg back. Scoop hands down. And lift the back leg. Breathe. If it feels too much, have your back foot on the floor. And then come back, bend the knees, lift the chest, pull the abdominals in, send the tailbone away. So this is chair posture. And then same again, other leg. So send that foot away. You can always just rest the foot on the floor lightly. Or if you can, you lift it up as I'm doing. Everything switched on, core, thighs. Come back, rise up to the top. Take an in-breath, chin to chest, roll down through your spine. Scoop your belly in. Squat down, take the hands down, step back. Come to down dog. Draw the belly in, lift the hips high. Take the left leg up. Take an in-breath and then tuck, in, tuck, in, tuck, in, tuck. Two more. Shift the weight. Keep everything drawn in through your center. Come back to down dog. Breathe. Walk those hands up. Feet up even. Feet at hip distance. Once again, bend the knees into this chair pose, drawing the belly in, and reaching the arms up. Once again, left leg stays strong. Take the right leg back. This time, reach the arms out. Keep them out if you can. If not, as before, drop them down. See if we can reach up into chair pose. Draw the abdominals in. And again, try the same with the other side. Leg goes back, arms go out, fingers tip stretching from toes, or take the hands down into that single leg deadlift. Come back, reach up, straighten the legs. Take an in-breath, roll down through your spine, and breathe. Soften the knees, take the hands down, step back, come to your down dog. Roll your abdominals in, breathe. Shift the weight forwards to high plank, and breathe. Everything nice and tight. From here, we're going to keep the right hand out, we're going to twist, and lift the waist up, and breathe. Okay, and then from here, we're going to change. And we're going to lift the waist up, and breathe. From here, we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to rest the elbow down, and we're going to have that knee bent. And we're going to lift the hips, and we're going to lift the top leg, and breathe. So keep lifting the lower waist up, okay, and lift the top leg up and away. Keep it strong. Stay with your breath. Breathe. Keep the lower waist lifted, belly drawn in. And then come round. And take the hands again, shoulder distance, tuck the toes, pull the abdominals in. Push the floor away and breathe. Shift the weight forwards to your high plank. And then lift the leg. Keep the hips the same height. And then lift the other leg. Hips the same height. Then tap a shoulder. So we do a leg lift, tap the shoulders. So we can always do this with the knees down. Stretch your leg away. Yeah. Tap the shoulder, keeping the body still. Or we do it up in this high plank. Tap, tap. One more time. So the thighs are on, abs are on. We're going to push back to down dog if we can, if not child's posture. Take some breath. So we're going to come to side plank on the other side. I'll show you this way. You may be able to transition into it your own way. So we bend the knee, lift the hip, reach the arm up, elbow under shoulder, lift the top leg and breathe. So that lower waist, checking in, pulling it up. Breathe out to lift. In to come back. Keep stretching the fingers up. Keep pulling the belly tight. Keeping the body as still as you can. Last one. Roll onto your front. Stretch those arms away. Stretch those fingertips away. Pull the abdominals in. And then from here, we're going to sweep the hands behind as we lift the legs and inhale. We're going to hold this position, stretching the toes. Take your feet down. Stay with your breath. Holding that position. And then sweep the arms forward. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forwards. Remember to take a rest whenever you need. So really lengthening out from the crown of the head through to the fingertips and then all the way down the body, drawing the abdominals deep, keeping the thighs on and then stretching the toes away. Relax your neck. And if you can, next time we bring the hands back, sweep them all the way back and see if you can interlace those fingers and stretch. If not, just down by your hips. Breathe, lift the chest, pull the belly in. And then release. Take the hands under the shoulders. Stretch back into child's posture. Take some breath there. Walk your hands round to your right. Stretch it down, left side of your spine. Walk round to your left. Stretch right side of your spine. Breathe. And from here, reach those arms forwards. Roll back and take a twist. Come back and take a twist. We can try to get those fingertips to the floor, right as far around behind you as you can. Keep those knees really still. Relax the neck. Inhale at the top, exhale to sweep. And one more. And straighten your legs out, tuck your chin in, and just roll forwards and take a stretch. Hands on the legs of the feet, pulling the abdominals in, and breathe. From here, bring those feet back in. Okay, find your sit bones, track your feet up, try and take your feet off the floor. So we could keep the hands behind the knees here, lifting the chest, or if you're able to, release the hands. This is boat pose. If we can go further with our legs, we straighten them out. We hold that position. And then come down, stretch the legs out, and tuck the chin and take a stretch forwards in between. Breathe. Come back, bring those feet in again. Lift them off the floor, draw the belly and lift the chest. Maybe take the hands behind the knees, relax the neck. Hold that position on those sit bones. Try not to rest back on your coccyx. Maybe release the hands, maybe straighten the legs. So find a position for you. Breathe. And then come down and then stretch the legs out. Tuck the chin in and take a stretch again and breathe. And get ready for one more. We've got to do 3, magic number. So again, track the feet up, hands behind the knees, draw the belly in. Find your best form. You're going to feel that in the hip flexors, okay? You're going to feel it into the deep abdominals. Reach the arms away if you can, and stretch the legs if you can. Breathe. Everything deep the chest. You've got an anchor point up, and then release. And again, take a stretch forwards, and now come back. So just lying on the floor, okay, and just take some breath there. And then from here, we're going to bring your right knee up to a knee fold, and then your left knee up to a knee fold. And then you're going to stretch your arms up. You're going to scoop that there. Everything, keep it still. And we're going to move opposite limb. So I'm going to be still, but I'm going to stretch my right arm and come back. Inhale. This time I'm going to keep my left leg still. Okay. I'm going to take my left arm away from my right leg and come back. So the slow with control. Come back to the center. Right arm away, left leg away. Try not to flare up through your rib cage as you take those limbs away. If it's too much reaching the leg away, we can always just tap the foot down, yeah, as you reach the other arm away. So there's obviously that brain gym challenge going on here. You're going to feel that in those hip flexors. You're going to feel that work into those deep abdominal muscles, into your core. Breathe out to reach, in to come back, trying to maintain that real stillness in the body. And one more. And then hug those knees in. And then stretch the arms out, stretch the legs out. Get ready to do a roll up. So when we do this roll up, what we want to be doing is we want to be articulating the pelvis. So scooping that belly in, hands lower shoulders and roll up. So as you know, it's hard on that roll up, so you can take your hands behind your knees as you come up, yeah? Concentrate on this roll back. Thighs are on, abs are on. Big stretch up and over. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest, roll up. And then reach forwards. Roll it back like someone's getting hold of that middle spine. Thighs are on. Make sure you're breathing. Roll it up. And stretch. Remember to take hold of the back of the knees as you come up. So what we can do is bend the legs, get hold of those knees, roll up, and then concentrate on your stretch and your roll back. Keep breathing. And we'll do one more. And stretch. Okay, good stuff. So bring your hips in to your heels. Okay? And then see if you can tuck in, head down to knees and feet off the floor and roll back. Exhale and roll back up and try and find that balance again. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Stay tucked. If that feels too much, take the hands to the floor. Use the arms to help you a little bit. Try to keep rolling like a ball. Okay, that means the heels stay tucked so you don't kick the legs away. Work the hands further down the legs if you can. Keep the chin tucked right in, the forehead in. And then last one. Can you keep your balance there? And then reach for your ankles and open up your knees. If not, lightly place your feet on the floor. So hold in that position on those sit bones. Try to stretch one leg away. Breathe. And then let's try the other leg. And breathe. Continue with that, or try both together. Breathe out. In to come back. So you can continue singles or doubles. You could also come back to rolling like a ball, or you could challenge yourself with a roll back and a roll up. Okay, not always making it. Remember not to roll too far back, keep the chin tucked. Everything switched on. Lift the chest. Maybe you can be rolling like a ball here. And then last one. And then hug the knees in and roll back. And take your arms out to the side. And just take your knees down to one side. And then look over your shoulder. Okay. And then come back. And change to the other side. And look over the opposite shoulder. Come back. Place the feet on the floor and take the right leg over the left. Lift the left leg up, maybe hooking that right foot under. Go to your right and look to your left. So just get a few stretches here at the end of the practice. Feet down, left leg over right thigh, and then go to your left and then look to your right. And then come up. And then just roll up. So I want you to stretch your legs out as wide as you can. Okay. And then from there, if you take your hands either in front of your head or just behind, and lift the chest and take the elbow down, and then come to the other side. So hands behind the head if you can, or if that's uncomfortable, in front of the head. Taking the elbow down to the outside of that knee if you can, and down towards the floor. Breathing out as we come down. Keep the thighs on, pushing the heels away, toes towards. And then next time, come to the center, try reaching up. Take a nice deep in-breath, and then pull the belly in and stretch the arms forwards. And then split the arms out to either legs, either legs or feet. And draw the chest forward. And then draw those feet back in and give them a shake out. And then come back to just lying on your back for a moment, hugging your knees in. Place your feet on the floor, reach for those ankles and tuck the heels in tight. And just peel up. And then just take a stretch through the front of the body. And then work those shoulders underneath. And reach for your ankles or interlace your fingers. Keep lifting the hips, squeezing the inner thighs, or wrapping your hands around your ankles. Breathe. Lengthening back out through the front of the body. And then roll it down and hug those knees in. Roll yourself up and just swing round. And then just come to a all fours position. Pull the abdominals deep. And then as you look up, send the tailbone away, inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, scoop the belly around the back. And again, tailbone away. And then one more tailbone away. Finish with the crown of the head and up through the shoulders. Tuck those toes, reach the hands forwards, lift the hips up and into downward dog. Pedal the heels, draw the abdominals deep. Push the floor away, open the shoulders. And then gradually walk your hands to your feet. And just roll it up, restack that spine. And then just take your right hand up and then take a side bend. Keep breathing and then change, reach up and take a side bend. And then just take the hands to the small of the back, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. And just turn the head side to side. And then soften the knees and just tap the hands around the body. And then give everything a little shake out. And then we will finish there.